Hello, and welcome to another episode of my podcast. I'm Laserlock67, and our guest here today is Zack207, or just Zack, I don't know.
Hello. I'm Zach.
Hi.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, is it just Zack, or is it Zack207? Because I don't know.
Zack207, but you can call me Zach.
Alright. Well, hi. Welcome.
Thank you. Happy to chat.
Yeah, this is more like, it's specifically like a Nintendo one, but it's more biased
Okay.
towards Odyssey players, because that's kind
Sounds
of,
good.
yeah. So anyway, can you tell me anything about yourself?
Yeah, sure. Want me to kind of explain how I got into Odyssey or whatever?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so well, at first I started by playing Mario Maker when I was like 9 or 10 years old, I guess, back in 2015. Although I think I started 2016.
Oh.
And I was really into that. I was definitely not very good at it, but it was definitely the first game that I took seriously and had a lot of playtime in. And then one of the Mario Maker YouTubers I watched, because I watched a lot of people playing Mario Maker on YouTube, and they did a Let's Play of Odyssey in 2017, and then eventually I saw them do a speed run of Odyssey, which I thought was really cool. And so I really wanted to play the game because I thought the movement looked really cool. So I got a Switch and the game for Christmas 2017, and I was pretty much from the very start of 2018 onwards looking at the community and keeping up with a lot of the stuff that was happening in NE% and Cooper Freerunning, mostly just through YouTube at that time. And I always, for some reason, I really thought there was no way to join the community until I was 13. So I held back before I actually joined the community. But I was definitely there, watching everything going on. I started speedrunning, I think, in May of 2018. Very, very on and off because I never took speedrunning super seriously. Um, but I think I just kind of did runs every now and then. Um, and then I think it was early 2020 because I turned 13 in November 2019. So early 2020, I ordered a capture card, and because for some reason I thought you could only stream or make YouTube videos with a capture card for whatever reason. So I got a Discord account at the very beginning of 2020, and then in May of 2020, it was actually Mark Lucas's personal BTTV2 premiere where I met Video Game Review, who is still one of my best friends to this day, 5.5 years later. And he kind of introduced me to a lot of people. I mean, I was one of the first people he met too, but we met a lot of people together. We made a group chat, um, and we kind of went from there. We did a lot of NE%. At the time, I actually had a better PB than him by a little bit. We both had 108s. Which is crazy to think about in retrospect, because now he has 55, and he's one of the game's greatest players, and I'm still not that great. Um, but yeah, we just kind of did a lot of 90%, talked to each other a lot. I met a lot of people. Um, and then I think in 2023, at the start of 2023, well, the end of 2022, I did a 5 years of Super Mario Odyssey event, and then that was a pretty big success, and that's kind of also where I met a lot of people. And then I also I've done a lot of other things. Weekly Dose of SMO was something that XD Xbox Jaja, who was a YouTuber I watched a lot of back in the day, made, and that kind of stopped happening for a while. I think someone named XBC30 took over with it, but then it kind of stopped for a while. So I decided to bring that back with monthly dose of SMO. We did that for a while before eventually that also ended, but we got to 52 episodes or something, so that
Is
was
that
cool.
is that like that?
And then early,
Was that like the
yeah,
group? Is that like a group channel? Cause I've seen that. I think I'm subscribed
it's a
to it.
group channel. Yeah, it's owned by a lot of people. Um, because several people have made different episodes. But yeah, I brought that back and organized that for a while. Um, and then in early 2023, I was in a server and I started calling with some more top runners. Obviously, me and BGR were already pretty. Well, BGR was a top runner. I wasn't, but I started VCing with or voice calling with people like Foster Doggy, Broadway, um, some other people, and eventually we made our own group chat, which has been through a lot. We definitely had changed some people, but as of the last like a year and a half, it's been pretty much the exact same 10 people the whole time, and that's like kind of my main space in the community. It's like me, Buster, VGR, Autumn, Mr. Dr. Pepper, G-Man, Flexify, Broadway, Zypher. I think that's everyone. I'm probably missing someone. But that's like my main friend group now. And I met Buster and VGR at Pace Summer 2023, an in-person speedrunning event, and that was amazing. And then
Yeah,
that happened.
that looked really
Yeah,
fun.
it was really, really cool. Best time of my life. Been all the Pace events. So I went to the one in fall where I showcased all coin stacks on stage, and then the one next summer, summer 2024, there was a bunch of Odyssey runners going. There was probably about 50 Odyssey runners. That was the best week of my life. Um, and I just met a ton of really, really cool people that I still talk to today. I met all the top runners too, like Tyron and all of those people, and that was a great week. Um, and then I showcased. I was part of a four-way darker side race at that pace, which was really, really cool. And it was an amazing feeling just speed running in front of a crowd. You got people cheering for you every time you do something cool, which is just an awesome feeling, way better than you would ever expect. And then from there, I think a little after that, I started Kaizo mode any percent, which is the mod created by Red Slay and SMO Joy-Con. It's kind of a Kaizo for Odyssey. It's very hard, and I wanted to showcase that at Fall Pace that year, so I got into that really quickly. Me and Anto, I think, traded records back and forth a little bit at the beginning, and then eventually Lucid came along. Me and him had a bit of a world record dispute going on for a bit, and then eventually I showcased that at Fall Pace 2024, which was the last Pace event before it got canceled,
Yep.
unfortunately.
The
Um,
modern,
so
the modern like Kaizo.
yeah, Kaizo for Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, I remember
And I
watching
showcased
like
the
every world record. You'd be surprised how much like you're known like externally in the Odyssey community.
really,
Yeah.
yeah, it's cool because I think uh like there's definitely a lot of people now I think that are in the younger age range in the Odyssey community that kind of remind me of where I was in 2020 when I first joined. So now it's like weird because now I feel like I'm not like one of the oldest or anything, obviously, but I feel like I'm on the older side of the Odyssey community, which is really weird because I remember when I was on the younger side and was super immature and stuff.
Yeah, I
Um,
was. I've been
and
playing for a long time. It's just like I'm not known that well because I only started like building a community like this year.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you gotta start somewhere. I mean, that was where I was at in 2020 because I was playing since pretty much the game came out, but I didn't want to like start stuff when I was super young, and I'm happy I didn't because that would not have gone well probably. Um, but yeah, since then, I showcased Kaizo at Pace, and then this year, me and my friends hung out in Boston. I only got to go for a couple days because I was busy, but that was fun. And then I had VGR, Zypher, and Autumn come over to my house at the beginning of August, and we hung out for a few days. So
Yeah, I
it's
saw
really
that
cool.
stream
Yeah, yeah,
with
it's
Autumn.
really cool being able to like I don't know, kind of all the people I met, like being able to meet up with them every now and then, and just see them. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at in the community now. Now I just started college, so I'm not taking things as seriously. Although as of the last week, I have started. Since I'm on a bit of a hiatus, I guess, from content creation a little bit, I started making shorts of a lot of my speedrunning podcast series, Speed Talk, which I don't know if that was like an inspiration for this podcast you're doing or
I
anything.
mean,
Um,
not really, but it is kind of similar.
okay. Yeah, because I saw a lot of speedrunning podcasts and I thought it'd be cool to do something like that for the Odyssey community. So in I think it was like July of last year, I started doing that bi-weekly. Then I took a bit of a break and I continued. And then um, now I just finished episode 20 with Small Ant. So Everyone should watch that episode.
Yeah, Smollett. I
And
can't believe
yeah,
he managed to get Smollett and Grand Pooh Bear. That's crazy.
it's really cool how I got CJ and then Grand Prix Bear and then Small people. I never would have thought it'd be so easy to get them onto Speed Talk, but well, some of them were easier than others. Small I will say, was extremely easy for me. He was just like really easy to work with.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you gotta
It's
realize,
really
because,
cool.
like, I'd be flattered, like, no matter how big you are, like, it'd be flattered to be, like, asked to be brought on a podcast.
Yeah, for sure. And it's always awesome how people like them have given me their time for the Speedrun podcast. So, I thought I'd pay it forward and give you some of my time for this podcast.
Yeah,
Because why not? It's just like 30 minutes to an hour of your time. It's not
yeah.
much.
Yeah,
So,
because, like,
yeah.
the reason, like, this isn't really for anything, it's just, it's cool to be able to talk to these people that I've watched and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, that's the whole point. It's just
you'd really be
fun to
surprised
socialize.
how known you are throughout the Odyssey community.
Yeah, I mean, I think in 2020, I started becoming a little known because I was stupid and posted a lot of stupid things, just like being like a little kid and just saying really stupid things.
Like,
But
what?
I think I got Cloud Boost BTG in 2020. I don't know if you know about this or not. A lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
younger people probably don't. But I posted like, and I said it as a joke. I was like, when someone finally beat my BTG segment, I was like, I'm worth nothing to the community anymore. Someone beat my BTG segment. Oh no. And a lot of people, since they didn't know me, thought I was like 100% serious with the tweet, and that kind of had a lot of people making fun of me definitely in their inner circles. Um, but it's I think over the last 5 years, I'm really happy with how I've kind of managed to grow myself and just mature within the community and host different events
Yeah.
and meet a lot of people and just like all that stuff.
It's crazy how
And
you
yeah,
actually, like, met them, though.
yeah, I know it's still like it's so cool. Like for your first time meeting like people that you've known for years online, it's always a blast and it's
Yeah.
always cool whenever I get to meet up with people.
Yeah, cause, like, it seems more normal when it's like the big creators, like if like Smollett visited like Point Crow or something, like that seems more normal just cause they're like huge. But it's cool because I don't know.
Yeah, I will say when we first talked about going to Pace, I didn't even realize that it was just something anyone could go to. I thought it was like you got invited because you're a big streamer or a big runner and you're really good at the game. I thought it was something like that. But then one of my friends mentioned Pace and I was like, wait, is this something that we can just like go to? And it's like it's not even. I mean, if you live near Pace, it's 100% worth going to. I mean, not now; it's obviously canceled. But like, if you lived near Pace,
Why
it would
did it get?
100% be worth going to because it's I think the ticket's only like $70 or $80 for like the whole week, which is a pretty good deal. And then if you lived like in that area and you didn't need a hotel, then that was like also huge.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's a really good deal for a whole week of time with those people, and I'm really glad I got those experiences.
Yeah. Why did it get canceled?
There was a lot of drama between the person who ran it and the Super Mario 64 community,
Why?
and it's a whole thing. It's kind of I don't know. It's some people blame Milo who created Pace because he got overwhelmed, I guess, by people like talking trash on him, and he just decided he can't do it anymore, so he just stopped running it. I don't know. It's a whole thing you can kind of research. It's a complicated situation, but
Yeah. Well, that.
unfortunately, the other communities like the Odyssey communities and stuff didn't really get much say in it, so we're just kind of suffering as a result, which kind of sucks. But I'm sure there'll be more different events in the future.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that does suck, but it is what it is. I don't know. It seems like it's really hard because like the community's grown so much. There's just so many people.
For sure. It's crazy with Odyssey to see like nowadays I feel like there'll be just random people getting sub hour that I've never even heard of, and I'm just like, wow, this is like crazy. And part of that might be because I've definitely kind of been a little distant, I guess, from any percent recently, and just the community at large. Not really distant, I wouldn't say. Like I still hear about like all the big things that happen, but I'm not as involved as I was a couple of years ago because now I'm a lot busier and stuff. I think
Yeah.
when you're younger, you have a lot more time to actually like be super involved in stuff. And if you want to take speedrunning seriously, I would definitely say start that at a younger age because it's a lot harder to do that when you're older and have a lot of other stuff to do.
Yeah.
Um, because I never really took speedrunning super seriously. I think like my sub hour kind of was a result of just me playing the game for a long time, but it was very on and off. I barely actually put in like a grind compared to a lot of people I know that I think earned their sub hour a lot more than me. I kind of just got it after a long time of trying every now and then.
I mean, 50. Like you have a 58. Like
That's
that's
true. My my
that's
58 was
insane.
definitely. I'm proud of myself the most for continuing after sub hour because I did put in at the beginning of this year uh, a few weeks of like actual practice and stuff, which I never do. It's definitely the way to go. If you want to be good at speedrunning, you have to practice. Um, I just have never been good with that. But I think I'm very proud of myself for continuing the grind and improving my time. I do want to get better than a 58 just because it wouldn't be 58 if it was on the Switch 1 because obviously the Switch 2 loads save a lot of time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's like where I'm at right now. I'm happy I got 58 because even though the Switch 2 loads did save a lot, I think it was a big mental block for me. So I'm happy I was able to do that.
Yeah. 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 It's so. How did you start like content creation in general?
Well, kind of ties back to when I kind of ties back to when I got my capture card. Um, it came in May 2020, and uh, I've always watched Odyssey YouTubers and streamers, and I wanted to kind of do what they did. So in 2020, I started streaming. My first stream was reacting to Beats TV6, and I think it's probably better to start uh, with a less big thing than that for your first stream because I definitely was not mature enough to handle that because I had people like Mitch and a bunch of other people coming into my chat, and I just kind of made myself look like an idiot the whole time.
By
Um,
doing what?
but I was just, I don't know, I don't really remember. It was just, it wasn't good. Um,
Also, one
and then
thing
I
no one ever
started,
talks about is like watching those YouTubers and streamers. Like you always feel like if I ever started doing that, I'd get so big. And as soon as you start doing it, you kind of just lose all motivation, like it all.
it's hard, yeah. Like, the thing with content creation is I definitely have never taken it super seriously. I still use OBS and YouTube Editor, and that's all I use. I don't have an actual editing program, um,
So
which
do
I will
I.
say,
That's
as a
why the
slight
music.
flex,
That's why like if you watch my
yeah,
compilations, the music is so bad because I used it from like the YouTube audio thing, and I just added it in.
uh, I will say you can, what I have done for a long time, which I do think makes the quality a tiny bit better. Like I rarely have a 1080p upload, but what you can do if you use OBS and YouTube Editor is you can just record OBS and then just have different music playing for the desktop audio. That's what I normally do. So I don't have to use like the YouTube default music,
Yeah.
but it is definitely like it's you have to get creative if you're only going to use YouTube Editor and OBS, I will say.
Yeah.
Um, and I definitely want to get an actual editing program someday. I will say I am very proud of myself for the stuff I have been able to make with just YouTube Editor, like the rewind I made at the beginning of this year. it definitely has some flaws, but I think it's a really good video considering I only used OBS and YouTube Editor. Like that's pretty much the best you're gonna get with
Yeah.
just the without an actual editing program. But I definitely want to like actually take editing more seriously at some point and maybe make like actual content because right now it's just mostly compilations and podcasts and stuff that
Yeah.
don't require
I
too
mean,
much editing.
you have like it's funny because like at the beginning you said like you're not that good. Like you have a 19 cap, and like that's something else. Like that's good content. Just like watching like because you posted that and your speed
Yeah,
runs.
I do like to post like my accomplishments. The 19 wasn't that good because I didn't do like the ending strat, but it was still like it's still something I'm proud of because sub 20 cap is hard no matter how good you are at the game, just because it's cap kingdom sucks.
Yeah, I mean I
Um,
just want to say I don't even have sub 21. So like
I mean, yeah,
it's
that's fair.
impressive.
Cap kingdom is hard. Uh, yeah, it's I don't know.
Oh, so I
It's
just want to
something fun
say
I like to do.
it's really cool to talk to you and stuff. It is.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, um, yeah. Do you have anything else like you'd like to say? I'm not like saying like it's anywhere. It's just like, do you have anything else you'd like to say?
Yeah. Um, Not really. I mean, I'm happy that you had me on and invited me. I appreciate the thought,
Yeah.
and yeah, I hope your channel continues to thrive and be successful.
Yeah. I mean, it's not successful at all. Like at all.
I hope it starts to be successful.
Yeah. I barely get 1,000 views for a short. So.
And that's good. I will say I just posted a Small short, a short from my podcast with Small
Mhm.
and it has 55 views right now, and it came out like 20 hours ago, and I'm like, what the hell's happening? Because
Especially
all
with
of my other
small ant.
shorts. Yeah, I know. I've posted a lot of shorts because the other night I was just like bored, so I just started making a ton of shorts, and I just scheduled them over the course of this week.
Yeah, they're like one
And
comes out every 2 hours.
yeah, yeah, and they're all doing pretty well. And then I just look at the Small one, and it has like 55 views, and like most of the other ones have over 1,000 views. I'm like, what? Why is Small the one not getting views?
Yeah,
Like
they got
what?
over 1,000. Cause like when I look at them on the For You page, and it's like 7 views.
Yeah. I just don't like. I don't get why. Like, I made one of why my name is 207 in it, and that has like 2,000 views, and the Smollett one is like 55. I'm like, damn, people must really like me more than Smollett, I guess. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's how it is. I mean, it's
Yeah,
weird because
YouTube's
like
weird.
yeah, I don't understand it at all.
It's complicated. Yeah.
No, because I posted the video and I didn't have like any recording equipment at the time, so I recorded my Switch screen doing like Wooded Kingdom, and it wasn't even a good time. It was like barely sub 18, and it got 1,000 views, and normally they were getting
Yeah,
like
it's
30.
yeah, it's so weird how like random videos just blow up and random videos don't do well.
Yeah.
Um, I think most of the videos that I'm proudest of on my channel don't do more than like 1,000 views normally,
Yeah.
which is unfortunate. Because the thing is, everyone likes the Cooper free running compilations so much,
Yeah.
and I can confirm that because I made one a couple days ago because I was bored. I made it in a couple hours, and it has like 6,000 views already, and it's only been like a couple days.
I know.
And
It's
I'm just
actually
like, dude,
it's a good video
why do
too.
people? Yeah, I'm very proud of how that compilation turned out, but at the end of the day, it's still just a compilation. I've definitely put more work into other videos before that do a lot less well, so I'm just like, whatever. I guess I'll keep using the Cooper free running strat
Yeah.
until people don't want it anymore.
Yeah, mine
Might as
did
well.
bad because as soon as I posted, it was like it had low quality, it had a bad thumbnail, and the Cascade one literally was outdated the day after I posted it. He got the 1030X. Like you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I posted the video of the 15th, and that came out the 16th.
I mean, that just happened with my World Record Plus task video. The day after I posted that a few days ago, Buster got a new Lost Kingdom World Record. So,
He
but that's
did?
just what happens. Yeah, Buster's just He's just crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's always streaming too, and it's really impressive the
Yeah,
grind.
he's cool. Buster's a great friend.
Yeah.
Um,
I wonder if he's ever gonna,
but yeah,
because I'm sure he's just an absolute beast at the game.
he is. It's kind of crazy how good he is.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, Buster isn't gonna be in this podcast sadly, because he told him it took him 100 tries when you guys did it in Boston.
that is true.
it
He was
took
very nervous.
it took
He's
him
not a
like
podcast person.
yeah.
I kind of forced him to do that, so don't feel bad that he didn't join yours. He did not want to join mine.
Yeah, no, he told me he's like,
Um,
no, don't feel bad. I only did Zack, so I felt obligated, and it still took me 100
yeah, I
tries.
kind of forced him to do it, and he was definitely a little nervous, but he did a good job.
I mean, he face
Um,
revealed, so
well, he's face revealed before at like on stream even a couple times and at pace and stuff, but
yeah,
yeah, you don't see it very often.
no, but yeah,
He
it
is.
is.
I will say this just to piss him off if he watches this. He is very short.
I could
That's all
tell
I
from the
wanted to say.
video,
Yeah.
like
Uh,
5'5",
5'6", I think. Yeah.
5'6". Yeah, okay, yeah. Do you have any other like
Yeah.
games that you like to play besides Odyssey?
I like to play Mario Maker 2 sometimes. I mentioned Mario Maker earlier, so
Yeah,
sometimes I'll play Mario Maker 2. I did kind of drop off that game a few years ago. I feel like I haven't played it too much. Recently, I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart World, the new game that came out a couple months ago,
yeah, that
and it's
looks
pretty
cool.
fun. Definitely a lot of problems with it, but it is when you're playing online, it's still well online with friends, I should say, because regular online is kind of not great. But online with friends is fun for that game. Enjoy playing it
Yeah,
every now and then, and I tried Donkey Kong Bonanza a bit. Still haven't really beaten the game, but that's fun. I do want to get back to that eventually.
yeah.
But that's mostly it for me.
Well, I'm just curious, like, what's the problems with Mario Kart World?
Well, there's these, you know, the intermissions, how you like drive from one track to the next track.
Yeah,
Uh, Online, Nintendo kind of makes it so you have to play those. You can't play the tracks like the normal 3 laps. And the intermissions are mostly just straight lines without much interesting stuff going on. So most people prefer playing the same track 3 laps.
yeah,
But Nintendo doesn't really have any way for you to like guarantee that you're going to do that. So
yeah,
online, it's randomly selected, and it's very rare to actually be able to play a track 3 times in a
yeah.
lap.
Also,
So it's just not very fun.
I bet no one uses game chat.
Game chat's so laggy and stuff.
Yeah, I was like, I guarantee no one uses it.
Just have Discord, so we're going to keep using that. Sorry, Nintendo.
Yeah. Yeah, like
Um,
you say something and then like 2 hours later, like you start moving.
yeah, it's like it's kind of funny.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that is great. Yeah. Do you have any
Well,
other like hobbies outside of gaming?
um, I like to play. I mean, I'm in college now, so I just signed up for a bunch of clubs. I like to play basketball sometimes and chess, and I like to watch movies. I'm a big Marvel fan.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, can I just want to say, can we agree that like is like the DC is bad? Just DC is bad.
um, it was bad. I think recently with the new Superman that just came out, and the future looks kind of bright because the person running DC now, I'm a big fan of James Gunn, and he's starting to make it a lot better. But DC for a long time until like this year definitely wasn't great at
Yeah.
all or
They made a bunch
structured.
of bad. Like the one Flash one was pretty good, but like Shazam made me want to throw up.
The first Shazam I liked. The second one I didn't watch though because it didn't look interesting at all.
It wasn't. It made me want to like throw up.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of the movies that came out 2023 for DC.
Yeah.
Um, so,
Well,
but
that's cool.
I am, yeah,
Sorry, normally they're a lot more eventful than this. I don't have my notepad with all the notes. Well, I
that's
mean with
fine.
all the questions in it. So I kind
You're
of
good.
just
Hey, I've done that. I've done that before with Speed Talk. This year, I think the last 10 episodes I'm a lot more happy with. In 2024, the Speed Talk episodes, some of them I did right after I woke up and I didn't make any questions at all. And they were not great. I mean, I think the guests have always done an amazing job, but I think as the host, sometimes I definitely was not trying my best. But I'm happy with like some of the episodes I did in season two. It's not really season two, but in this year's episodes, I'm a lot happier with how I did with preparation. I think I like made the layout look a lot nicer and actually like made a lot of questions. Especially for like CJ and Grand Prix Bear and Smollett. I had like a lot of stuff planned out, so
yeah.
I'm happy with how those went.
I think eventually I'm gonna try and branch out towards that. But lately I've just been doing like smaller creators and streamers and like
No,
friends.
I think that's fair. I think it's good to start smaller. The only reason I even started like kind of big with like Zach and Jambo is because I was like fairly well known in the community by that point, and I'd been making content for a couple of years, so I felt like I could.
Yeah.
But if you're starting out making content and you're not super well known in the community, it is probably best to start out small before you do anyone super big.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's funny
Um,
because for some reason, like, it was just, people thought of you as the, KFR compilation guy. Like, that's seriously what you're known for.
yeah, it's annoying too because I don't like those aren't my proudest videos at all. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with them, but they don't take me long to make at all. I
I
just
mean,
made them because they get a lot of views compared to like if you look at my most popular videos, they're all Cooper Free Running compilations. So I
yeah.
just make them because they get a lot of views and they don't take too long to make and people like them. But I'm a lot prouder of like I did a task series at the end of 2024. I'm really proud of how all of those results videos turned out. Mark Lucas helped me with those, so shout out to him. But
Yeah.
I'm very proud with how those turned out and how that series turned out as a whole. And my rewind video at the beginning of this year, covering like all of 2024, I'm really happy with how that turned out. Uh, and yeah, just a lot of the recent Speed Talk episodes, I'm just happy with how that's turned out as a series. I think there's a lot of useful information, especially with the mentality behind speedrunning and especially like some of the top creators like
Yeah.
works. Um, Yeah, I hope more people watch the Grand Prix Rare episode because that's one of my favorites. I think he had some really good insight.
Yeah, he'd be a cool guy to have on. I don't ever plan on branching out. I'd just be a nervous wreck talking to those people, like, at all.
That's fair. Oh, I was so nervous. I always thought I was good at talking to people, but then like before the CJ episode and the Pooh episode and the Smollett episode, actually no, definitely a little bit with Smollett, but Smollett I really wasn't that nervous after we started talking because
Yeah.
he was super chill. But CJ and Grand Puber episode, I mean, you can probably tell I'm so nervous. Before they started, I was like doing breathing exercises.
Yeah.
Like before I started a call with them, I'm like, holy shit, dude, I'm about to talk to fucking CJ or I'm about to talk to Small Ant, and I'm just like, holy shit, I'm
Yeah.
not ready for.
Yeah.
It's nerve wracking no matter how prepared you are, or if
Yeah.
you're not prepared, it's probably even more nerve wracking. But
Yeah, because
um,
I actually skipped part of the intro with you because it just sounds so stupid. And I don't know. I'm actually, you're probably like my favorite guest we've had on so far.
I appreciate that. Yeah, if you think part of the intro sounds stupid, don't just yeah change it. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
Um, I've watched a lot of other speedrunning podcasts, which kind of helped me make my intro, um, and just different podcasts in general. Uh, and I think it's good to grab inspiration from other people without like obviously taking their exact approach.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I'm my intro's not great either for my podcast, but
Yeah.
I'm happy enough with it.
I think I'm just gonna do like a text thing or whatever, like just text, like at the start of compilations.
That's fair, yeah. Could do that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Thanks for being on. It was
Yeah,
good to
no
have you.
problem. Thank you for having me. It's a
Yeah.
good little
Also,
conversation here.
yeah. All right. Well, yeah. Thanks so much for being on here. It was an honor having you. Sorry, it's so weird because like I I don't have the notepad. I have like a bunch of scripts and stuff for the end and the start and the questions,
You're
and
good, yeah.
I have none of them.
What a small tip of advice for me from my podcast, because what I would always do, I would start ending the episode and then I would drag it on so long. So recently I've just been trying to like make the ending like a minute or less.
Yeah.
Because obviously the outro is just like just ending the episode anyway. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Um
failing because my
yeah,
ending has already been amassed 1 minute and 20 seconds.
you're good. Everyone subscribe to LaserLock67
Yeah.
and to me too,
Yeah,
if you're
and
not
to
already.
Zach.
But
Oh, you'll get a shout out in the description and stuff.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Okay. Yeah. See you later.
That's it. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.